Hello, everyone, and welcome to another lesson. I'm very happy to have you here with me in another lesson today. Uh, as you've seen in the past videos, we've been building up this master agent that controls several worker agents. And we're now up to six worker agents, okay? Today we're going to add another AI agent, which is an AI jobs agent. So this would be very interesting. The main idea, now I haven't created this yet, so I'll create it with you, so you guys see me how I do stuff and how I troubleshoot the mistakes that I do. Uh, but basically, this agent would search for jobs for me. I think I have an idea that I want it to get me jobs, so regular jobs, and then also freelance jobs as well. So before I start, I would like to mention that I will have uh, all this blueprint and whatever I create, I will have that in the link description below. So you can just, what you do is just go ahead and click import and then choose the JSON file, and then you'll have everything set up with the prompt, with everything. Okay, so you can have that in the description below, as well as other beneficial links for you. So without further ado, I'd like to jump right in and let us start. So uh, I will keep this master agent open. I will go to scenarios here. So I'm going to create a new system. I'm in make.com. I'm going to go ahead in this on this button on the top right, create a new scenario. So this is the first node that make gives us. Okay, we can drag it around and do whatever we want with it. There's a plus sign on it and we can start. So we want to create a child or a worker agent, right? So the way we do that in previous steps is we created a Slack integration and then we moved that. Okay, so let's start with Slack. So I'm gonna watch public channel messages, and then I'm gonna choose which channel. So I want this channel and I want only one message. I'm gonna click save and then save. So what this is a trigger message. This is a trigger node. So the trigger node is easily identified by this clock thing. And a trigger is the start of an automation. So what makes this automation start? Whether it's a schedule, whether it's a webhook, whether it's watching for certain events, this is how you start or whether you want to run it on demand. These are the ways, or other ways as well, to run an automation. So we have this, it watches for public messages. Perfect. So whenever we message our agent on Slack, this will be triggered. Perfect. So the next thing we want to do is, so I'm going to click plus, is to analyze the message that we get. And to do that, we need an AI model. Now you can use ChatGPT, and you can use DeepSeek, you can use Grok, you can use whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to use OpenRouter. What OpenRouter is, it's not an AI model, but it's a container that has all of the AI models in it, right? So I don't have to select individual AI models. Okay, so I'm going to choose OpenRouter and create chat completions. Okay, so I have my account set up. It's easy to set up. Go to openrouter.ai and then create an account and then grab your key, API key, click add here and add it. It's very simple. Okay, once you do this add, this is API key, you get it from OpenRouter website after you sign up. Make sure to add some funds there. Just add $5 is enough. I've been using $5 for the last month or so, and it's still under $1 yet. Okay, so you can choose whatever model you want. So here are all the models. There's even the DeepSeek R1 is available, right? There's three models. There's the R1 Nitro and Distill Llama. Okay. For now, or even you can do ChatGPT as well. We can do that. So let's go with ChatGPT this time, and no fallback. I'm gonna adjust I'm gonna add a message. It's gonna be, I start with a system message, right? Test, and then I put the user message. So this is the user message, and what I'm gonna take is the message that I get from here, and it's here under text. So I'm gonna hit save, so that this is now saved. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go grab the prompt that I used in here. Okay, so I'm going to get this. Okay, and go ahead and put it here. And I say you are a professional AI jobs assistant. Perfect. Key instruction, will give it the date and what it needs to do, and give it today's date. This is important because it doesn't know what today's date is. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this, like one of these. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. So the first one is job search. Okay, so it is for jobs search output the following for regular jobs. Okay, then here would be jobs true, could say regular jobs true, and then here would be the jobs title, right? We want that, the main title of the job that the user wants. What also would we need? We could have location, for example. Where is the location of the job the user wants? And here we could say default to United States if not specified. Okay, then what also we need, jobs workplace, whether the job is on-site or remote, default to on-site. Okay, what else would we need? I think that's enough for now as for the regular jobs. Now let's put the freelance jobs. For freelance jobs, so it would be here freelance, then here freelance jobs title, and then location is not needed because for the freelance probably remote, and also here is not required, but what is required is jobs budget, right? How much well, we wouldn't need, well, we could say how much the user wants to earn. We could say default to $100. Okay, I think that's good so far. Let's grab the ending, which is here. Let's do that. All right, I'm gonna hit save. So now this is set up. This will give us a JSON file, and then based we want to parse this JSON so it's so we can read it and manipulate it. I will show you what parsing means in a second. It's one of those things that you have to see in order to understand. And then here, what we want to do is a router, because we have freelance jobs, and we want to have two directions to this, okay? So we will be getting from here, whether it's, so the main things are regular jobs, right? And freelance jobs. Perfect. So let's create those. We still don't have like variables coming in, but we can do that. I'll show you how. Was job search, was it? Yeah. So the condition would be, we're going to take it from here, and the number here is 3. So 2 brackets, 3 dot. This means we're taking the value from here, and it will be regular, right? Regular jobs, as I remember. Let's we specified the regular jobs and then freelance jobs. Okay, so regular jobs, it's a boolean, so it's true or false. So we're gonna say it's a boolean equals, and do not write true, rather go here in the general functions and choose true. I'm gonna hit save. So the first one is done. Then the second one will do a filter, and gonna be freelance job search. And here the variable is as well, we're taking it from 3, and it's freelance jobs is it search? Let me check that out. Freelance jobs. Okay, it's only freelance jobs. Okay, perfect. And then also it's a boolean. So let's go to booleans and equal to, and we'll choose true. Now we have the filters all set up. Okay, let me send a message. Okay, hey, can you check if there are any jobs available for a web developer here in the United States. I would prefer remote jobs. Okay, so we send the message. Let's go ahead and name our I forgot to name it. So AI jobs agent, and this would be a worker agent. So I'm gonna save, and let's choose where to start, and let's see what we get. Choose the message and run. All right, let's see what we got. So regular jobs true, web developer United States, perfect. I just didn't have the filter correctly, I think. Okay. Okay, so this would solve this issue. So now it will go to here. What we want is now to search for the jobs that the user has asked. And to do that, we're going to use Appify. Appify is a great way to scrape whatever website you want. And we'll use it today to get the jobs from LinkedIn. So I'm here in my Appify account. I'm going to search for LinkedIn. And there's this LinkedIn Advanced. Okay. And this is awesome. Let us, so it's $30 per, we can have a trial. So let us start the trial. So now we're in the trial. And what we can do is have a JSON here. So this is the body of the JSON. Well, I think it needs a LinkedIn cookie, and I think you need to install this this cookie, what's it called? Cookie editor. Yeah, once you do that, log into your LinkedIn account and then you can copy. Okay, let me go get the cookie and insert it here. All right, I got the cookie, and here here I can put the cookie in here. So I added the cookie here. Perfect. So what's next is here we put the URL, I think, and then let's save because we added the cookie. Okay, so here's the instruction. Here it gives us a sample output. Perfect. So let us try to put these are the cookies. So here is saying the number of results that we want, and then the URL that we need, right? But here inside of the URL, see here we have United States. The keywords here is where we put what we want. Like for example, if we go to here and then we go to jobs and then we search for web developer, right? And then we say it's in the United States, sorry, United States, okay? And then we say, let's say most recent. Okay, now this gives us the most recent, and this is the URL, right? The only thing we need to change is this keyword, web developer, or whatever we want to add. Okay, so let me go here and go to make. So let's add the Appify first. So Appify, we're gonna say run actor, and then I'm gonna say choose the account. So what is the actor that we want to run? It's this one. So run synchronously is very important. You should say yes. Why? Because we want to wait until the run is done. Otherwise, this will finish, but it will keep on running on Appify servers, and we cannot get the information back because we don't know when it's finished. So always put synchronously as yes. And here we say the input JSON, and here we want to put the JSON that we saw in here, right? I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm gonna go here and then put the JSON here. It looks ugly. Let's see if we can get a JSON formatter. Could wait until it loads. Okay. Let's see. Okay, the website is buggy because there's a lot of ads. It's one of those instances where you regret going to a website because of all the stuff that it has on. Alright, I had to close that website. It was so buggy. Anyways, I found a better website, which is this website, JSON formatter.curious concept. So we're back. Now it's much, we can visibly see it better. What we want to adjust is this one, right? So what we want is probably 5 results, right? And here is the URL that we want to change. So here we have the United States, the country, right? That we need to change. We have also the position, right? So we can grab our URL from here, and this would be good to paste in here. Okay, and then what we need to change this web developer, we need to change it to but it needs to be encoded, right? Let's see if there's a website, or let's use make to encode and decode, because there is a way to do that in here. Let's do quickly a variable. Let's go test. I'm gonna show you what I mean by encode. Unlink this, put this in here, and let's put web developer. Okay, and then what we want to do is go to text here, and there's encode, right? So what it says, encode special characters in a text to a valid URL. Okay, let's try this and see what it gives us, because we are going to put this in a URL, exactly what we need. Okay, and what we could do also is we could, what I was thinking, we could even ask the we can ask here in an encoded format, right? But then if we want the original, we might need the original as well. What we could do is do another one right here. We'll duplicate this jobs title, right, encoded in an encoded format, right? And what we need to do also, the location, we need to do that, because also we need to add that. Where is the location? Okay, now here, if we go here and we see filters, I think there's is there a remote thing here? Yes, remote on-site. Okay, let's grab this and show results, and this will change. Then we could go here and grab the updated URL and put it. Let me save this and go to here and replace this URL and see where do they put the location. Okay, so let's compare what is the difference between this and this. Okay, so what is the actual difference? There is actually any difference here? Let's see. They don't put that in the URL itself. Maybe they put that in a different way. Let's now, as we said, grab the encoded here, the position, right? And also, yeah, I think the position is the only thing that is mentioned in here. Let's save this for now. Let's then run this and see what kind of data we get from here. But first we need to put the stopwatch here. Okay, let's not forget to do that. Let's run this. Okay, so this is running. Let's see what kind of data it provides us. Here what we got, yes, we got the encoded ones. So here what we got, oh yeah, I forgot that we need to sorry. So we ran the actor, but we need to get the data the actor has, and for that we need to do get data set, and then we're gonna grab the data set ID from here, somewhere here. Let's see where it is. Searching for the is it the first one? I think it's the first one. I think this one. Okay. And then let's save. Let's rerun this and see what we can do here. Since we have the data, we can put the actual here, remove that, and put the job title encoded. Okay, that will be cool. Okay, let's save, and then let's search message. And let's run this. It should get us the data that we want. Now we have the run actor, and then we'll get the data here following this actor, right? Yeah. Here we do have the location. Okay, let's grab here, because here it specifies after the keyword and location. Let's do that. We didn't have that in our, see what's okay, I think I did not put the correct dataset ID, but let's put the location here. So here, so after the keyword, you can put this, and then let's put and location, and let's remove the United States one and put the from our user query. Then we'll save this, and then let's see where this actual dataset ID, sorry, no, it will not allow me to search as well. Okay, so we're gonna have to default dataset ID. Okay, now we should get what we need, and we have the location set. Let's go to Appify, see what else we have here. I think we're good. Okay, let's run. So here we'll get the bundles from here. After we do get the bundles, what we need to do is we can aggregate the results But before we aggregate the results, yeah, let's try text aggregator to put everything in one text, but we need data to do that. So let's wait on the data and then we can aggregate. Choose where to start. So I'm going to choose the message and then I'm going to run. And let's see what kind of data would we get. I think we can alter the type for because the last condition we have is the remote, right? Let's see what remote or on-site, because we put the location and the position, and now it's filtering. It's putting that in the JSON. The last bit we need to do is the remote, and we can do that with filters. Let's see how we can do that once the run is finished. Let's save before we forget. And so the second branch would be the freelance job search. We'll do something similar to this, and we'll try to get a bit of information from there. So now it got all the data that we requested. There you go. So many information. Okay. And here what we want to do is the filters. So in the filters, we want the condition. So here so we don't want something that is reposted, so it's reposted again. So if it's reposted, let's see, boolean. So it has to be false to continue. And what else do we need in here? So we posted, what else? So we have this work remotely allowed. So what we can do is that if the user specify if he wants remote, then do not take this, and if he wants on-site, take this. We could do that. So based on the user value, so we can put a router here. Let's try that. Let's put a router here. Okay, we need to. Okay, why is it not selecting? A link. I'm gonna link it to this, and we'll take the condition and put it here. And this would be a boolean. So if it's equal to false, continue. So the first route would be if the we'll take it from the prompt. If this is equal to remote, So text equal to remote, then go to remote jobs, right? And then if also here the text here, the workplace is on-site, what we can do is rather than equal, let's say contains, case insensitive, so it's more generalistic and it's not so. What is case insensitive means is that if it's capital or not. So if it's case sensitive, then it needs to have this the capitals correct as well, right? So always case insensitive. Save. So here what we do is if it contains on-site, then take this path, and here we would need to adjust how it so let's see where it is, whether it's on-site, so it's the same, or remote. Okay, so the type is exactly that. So it goes to here. If it's remote, if the user wants remote, it goes to here, and then we want to filter whatever here that is whatever here that is remote or not. So here we want to say if the user says, if the user says that he wants remote, so the job workplace contains remote, and this where is it, the remote, so this work remote place allowed is true, so this is a boolean. So if both are true, continue through this path, and here we'll do another and then we'll pick out this one as well. This would be false because it's on site. So if it's false, then it's probably on site, it's not remote. False. Okay, so now we got our two branches there working, and then after we do this then we can aggregate the results that we want. We'll take it from the data set, and what we want to aggregate is position. It would be the title, company, we need that, location, we can do that, just provide the city. What else do we need? We probably need the link to apply. And if it's in here, so it's for sure workplace remote. It's for sure a remote job. Okay, I think that's enough. And then what we do is put a way in so that they're not jammed together. We'll put everyone on a new row. We'll save this. See what's, yeah, no issue. Let's duplicate this. We'll put this here as well, but here it's an on-site job. The source model is the same. Yeah, but you're not allowing me. Okay, it's not allowing me to select. Maybe because I have this. Yeah, now it's good to go. So then I would need to answer back to the user. So we're gonna create a message and we're gonna choose the channel. It's gonna be a public channel and it's gonna be Jarvis, and the text is gonna be this one. Okay, I'm gonna clone, and here we only need to change the source, which is this one. Okay, let me auto align everything. We'll delete that. Gonna save, and let's try our scenario. Choose where to start. This one. Let's run. Let's see what it does for us. We'll troubleshoot after this, and then we'll make the right changes that are needed. So here it's getting the data. What was the error? Okay, here it went. Yes, but why did it take this path is what I'm wondering. So none of the bundles got in here. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, we seem to get what we want. The jobs and the links, and all of them are remote. Perfect. This is exactly what we want. But why did it throw an error is weird. Yeah, here, so. Maybe it's about the filters. Let me check the filter. Okay, that's fine. Some of the bundle didn't pass because it went to here, and then in here, none of them worked out. But it somehow ran. Let's see the we're just troubleshooting now. this. All right, so I had to pause for a second to see why. I think because it's text aggregator, so it always will take this path even though there's filters, so it will always trigger this. So what I did here is I put a filter here outside of the aggregation, and just to check if the text exists, go through this. If it doesn't, don't. And we'll do the same here, and it will be if text exists, continue, and if it doesn't exist, do not continue. Right, so we got our positions here, and it's working great. So let us proceed to the other one, which is we will go ahead and scrape Upwork for that. Okay, and for that we're going to use also Appify. Sorry for this video is taking a bit long, bearing with me. So Upwork, and let's search for something that is good. And so what this, okay, this seems to be good. Okay, let's run this. It has a 2 hours trial. Let's do that. Let's go to Upwork, job search. Let's see that, and let's okay, maybe we get the URL from here. And now if we search for web developer, sorry, with one B, yeah, it then puts the web developer here. And then if we do the fixed price, does it put it in here? Okay, so it puts the, what if we say minimum of 100? Okay, the amount, it puts it here, perfect, which is what we want. Doesn't, the location doesn't matter. You can put that of course, but for now it doesn't. Let's grab this and let's go to the let's write a these are the jobs. Okay, so here what we want is any freelance jobs available for a web developer. And what we need is, as we stated here in the so the freelance section, so we need the title and the budget, right? And we can also ask for the title to be the encoded version. Okay, okay, so we have that. Let's save and let's budget shouldn't be less than $500. Okay, let's send that and see what we get if we run this. But we know we're going to use Appify, so let us duplicate these, copy, paste here. Let's link everything up. We'll delete this, and we want to do that. For this, we want to use the other one that we rented, the Upwork. Okay. It's also run synchronously, and let's grab the JSON of it. Where is it? It's in here. So the JSON, it's this one. Delete that, we don't need it. Okay. Okay, so this is the we need the start URL in this way. Okay, so the job title, let's save. And let's also break this because we don't know yet the dataset ID. And let's run this as is, we'll see. Okay, just where to start, because there's a lot of variables that we need, and we need to figure that out before we do anything. Let's run this. Okay, it ran, and let's check the filter. I don't think I have the filter right. There you go, now it's right. And here we see that it got us everything we need, and also the budget. So here we can put the query here, which is the job title, in an encoded way. And then the job budget we can put here, but we want it without the dollar sign. Okay, let's ask the AI to provide that without the dollar sign. And don't include the currency. Okay, seems fair. Let's go. We'll choose where we want to start, and let's run this. Actually, I'm gonna stop it, and because well, I don't have the dataset ID yet, but let's hook that up anyways, so we don't waste stuff. It's gonna be here, default dataset ID from the previous. So now we'll have it here, and then we're probably gonna have a aggregator. It's gonna be a text aggregator, and the source model will be the get dataset ID. Let's write whatever text here for now, and we're gonna clone this. We're gonna send a message back to the user, and it's gonna be whatever text is in here. Okay, and then we're gonna auto align everything, and then here we'll just choose what we want based on what we'll get from here. Okay, but now we don't have that yet, so let's run so we have that. And let's choose. Okay, let's run. Okay, it's running. Perfect. So we got some data here. Great. Let's now just hook that up and let's take what we want to take. So we want to take the title. Let's get the title in here. Let's get the budget. Let's skill level maybe. We definitely want the URL so the user can apply. And I think that's enough. We'll put the separator. Okay. And then we'll make it that it adds a row after each. I think now we're good to go. How many bundles did it get me? Okay, it got me 10. Can I specify how much? So here I want get me 5 only. So let me save, auto align everything, and then let me choose where to start, choose manually, and then I'm gonna choose my query, gonna save, and I'm gonna run, and then let's see if all goes good, and then we'll be able to this agent, jobs agent, would be good to go. We just need to hook it to the master agent, and then it will be up and running. This is very exciting if you're searching for a job. This covers it, right? This covers regular jobs, and it covers also freelance jobs. And you can just chat to your agent about it. You don't have to search anywhere. You don't have, everything is hooked up automatically to get you what you need in terms of jobs and the resources that you would like to get. Okay, so we'll wait for the message that will come to our from our agent. There you go. We'll have the freelance jobs that we wanted. Perfect. So now our agent is good to go, but we only need to hook it to the main agent. And to do that, it's very easy. We only need to take these prompts that we gave it. Don't worry about copying all of those, right? I'll provide them below. So there, I provide the whole blueprint so you can have it. So we'll go to the master one, which has a lot of prompts now, and we'll add it until, so we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, we're at 11. We'll add those new ones. So it will be 12, 13, and yeah, that's good. So we added 12 and 13. Okay, let's save. We want to add a new agent here, and HTTP request to make the request for him. Here we will add a new webhook as usual. We'll add a new agent. We'll call this webhook AI jobs agent, and it's a worker agent. So we know that it's not a standalone one. So we'll copy the webhook, then we'll go back. We'll put the webhook in here. Perfect. And then we need to send the JSON that we'll get from our AI. Okay, so content is here, save. We're gonna beautify everything in here. So now we have we now have 7 agents working. So what we need to do is set up the filtering here for our new agent, and we'll grab that from here. Sorry, save. We'll put that in here. So if the query is related to regular jobs, and this is from 3, and here it is from also 3, so I think we'll be fine. So if regular job equals to true, boolean, and then we'll choose true, and specify the other condition, freelance jobs as well. Let me just check here. Yeah, it's an or. So it's this or this, not, because if it's an and, then both of these have to be true. And that's not what we want. We want the or, not the and. Okay, make sure you get that. So that would be true, and here we say jobs agent. Okay, so here what we're saying, if regular job is true or freelance job, then take it from here. Okay, we'll auto align, we'll save, then let me go to here. What we don't need anymore, because we'll get everything from here, what we don't need is this, right? So we'll unlink this. Now keep in mind, once we unlink, we'll need to relink it with the new, it's named 17 now, okay? So here is what we need to add. Yeah, it's the stuff from here, okay? So we'll grab this. As we said, it is 17. It's grabbing it from the webhook. All right, and then we'll go back to here. Also 17. We'll put that in here. All right, this one is all set. Let's do this one. We'll need this also from 17. All right, let's do that. This is a very exciting agent that we have here set up. Okay, I'm trying to select this because it's long. I'll select everything, and then it's 17. All right, so we'll put that in. Then we'll save. Now everything is good. We'll just delete these. Shift, click and drag to select multiple, and then right click and delete. And I'm gonna do the magic wand here thing. I'm gonna save this. So now this is all connected to the main one. What I'm gonna do is run. Once it's run, so it's waiting any commands from here, and here I could just choose where to start and choose manually, and then I'll go grab the jobs one. We'll test with that, and then let's run this. We'll see if we grab any error. Okay. Ooh. The same mistake that I usually do. Let's fix that. I did not fix the filters as usual. With every, it happens with every AI agent that I do. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so we'll do that. It's 17. Perfect. Save, auto line, listen, and then we will choose where to start again, and then we'll grab the jobs one and let's test with it. Activated this. All right, let's see. I think I know where the mistake is. We have also filters in here. Sorry. Yeah, it's my computer is not the strongest. Okay, it's lagging a little bit, actually a lot. Okay, so I think it's the filters in here. Let me grab those. The filters in here, I meant, yes. So jobs workplace also needs to be 17. We have several filters this time. This one also needs to be 17. Oh wait, no, this is fine because this is taking it from the data set. It's only this one, it's only the jobs workplace. And I think I got that already. Let's save and let's listen again and see, troubleshoot if we get any mistakes. Okay, let's run and see if we get any errors in here. It runs to here. So the webhook worked. We got all that. Perfect. We got our answer. Nice. So I'm gonna save this and I will provide the blueprints for you guys and for also the updated master agent. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. I'm sorry it was too long. I was just experimenting things with you guys. I had the idea and wanted to do it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you in the next lesson.